96.7. This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlyle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts.
The Carlyle Indians welcome the non-league flow to Harris Gymnasium tonight. Hello, everybody. This is Rip Nutmeyer along with Greg Meyer. Welcome to Carlisle High School and welcome to the Dairy King broadcast booth with locations in Breeze and Trenton. The decks are all clear for the Indians and Pana Panthers. The Spectrum Business pregame show continues after this break. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to putkerconstruction.com.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
With Valentine's Day coming up, maybe you're planning to pop the question. With that in mind, I want you to know why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and I believe it is because we make sure that each of our engagement rings is a perfect match for the man that gives it to the woman who will wear it forever. Sounds simple, but it takes a lot of experience and knowledge to get it right. At Becker's, we begin with 69 years of experience. And because we own our store, our overhead is lower than those big mall stores. We are able to offer a better ring, a bigger diamond for less. That takes care of the man who gives the ring. For her, there is no substitute for selection, and nobody, I mean nobody, has a bigger selection of rings, more than 600 in stock. That's backed by an equally impressive selection of diamonds in every shape and size. Becker's knowledge and experience will help you make sure that the ring you choose is perfect for both you and her. It's why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Dairy King broadcast booth with locations in Breeze and Trenton. Rip here along with Greg Meyer from Harris Gymnasium in Carlisle. The site of tonight's non-conference affair between the host Carlisle Indians and the Pana Panthers. Each team, Greg, under 500 on the season. Pana plays out of the South Central Conference. They're actually a game above there at 3-2, but they're 8-11 on the year. And they lost their last time out, which was Tuesday night against the Greenville Comets. They were splashed 66-39, so we'll see how they rebound for tonight's Friday night encounter against the tribe of Carlisle.
Pana looks to be a pretty young team on the ledger here. Only one senior by my count, and the rest of them underclassmen. They're only going to start. They're going to start a couple of three sophomores, a junior and a senior. So a youthful Pana team that is, and maybe part of the reason why most of these guys not used to playing varsity minutes at Kelsom, maybe that's why they're under 500, building for the future. Usually a pretty solid basketball team in boys basketball over the years. Pana has been very formidable. So you gotta expect these kids to play hard tonight against the Carlisle Indians here at Harris Gym. We don't know much about Pana. They're a mystery to us coming into tonight's game.
Everybody's going in blind.
Yes.
There's one of their sophomores, the sixth one is Jonah Loff, and he leads the team in scoring at 12 points a game and in rebounding over 5. And and also in 3 balls made with 26. Hits at a great clip, too, at 45%. So he's their go-to guy, and they have one other player, Beeson, in twin figures. That's Jacob Beeson,
yes,
one of their guards, and he's their lone senior at above 11. So we'll see how they play tonight against the Indians. Of course, Carlyle, they were outgunned early down at Benton last week in their first 2 games, but then he rallied for 3 in a row and took 3rd place down at the Benton Invitational, and a really nice win over Meridian to cap things off.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the Indians last week. They struggled against the 2 teams who you figured they would struggle against, and Pinckneyville being one of the best teams in the if not the best team in Southern Illinois, one of the top 4 teams in the state. Benton team that's usually very, very solid on both sides of the basketball. So you figured the Indians would struggle against them. I think winning 3 out of 5 down there, I think Andy Palmer's got to be pleased. As you mentioned, that win over Meridian was big as well. They also beat a Cecil team in Hamilton County down there last week, and to get the 3-2 and a 3rd place finish. Story basically, I think, to me, Rip, and you can attest to this as well, Indians haven't been healthy most of the year. They're going to be again tonight. Limited minutes for Tyler Seaver. He hasn't practiced all week. He's been sick. Don't know how much he's really going to play. He's not starting tonight. So, and I talked to assistant coach Don Kipper here before the game, and he says, Greg, we've really only had 4 practices all year where they've had a full squad of guys on the floor. And, that's part, I think, of the reason why the Indians being where they're at 9-14. They got a lot of inexperience, number one. Outside of Seaver and Becker, they had inexperience. And then you got guys who are basically just plugging and playing through most of the season. And they're going to have to do it again tonight without their leading scorer and rebounder. And that's going to be a big thing for them tonight, trying to get this non-conference home win tonight.
He's also one of their top assists. But we'll see how much he plays. I know a few weeks ago at Central, Chase Taylor wasn't supposed to play at all, and about 3 minutes into the game he played.
Yes.
So, well, you never know how things work out. But it is a little revamped lineup. In fact, Luke Boatwright started the JV game for Carlyle. So unless we have a late minute maneuver here, it is Luke's going to be on the bench, at least at the outset of this one, too. Let's take a break. Coming up, we've got the Keys Brothers Auction and Realty starting lineups. Before you know it, your hometown proud Carlyle IGA tip-off. All of that is still ahead. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hillsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlyle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlyle.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
Illinois farmers have had a trusted financial resource in Farm Credit for more than a century. As a member-driven financial cooperative, our products are driven by a team dedicated to serving each cooperative member with financial expertise, a knowledge of the farmer's operation, and a passion for agriculture. I'm Don Hendricks, Vice President, Financial Services at Farm Credit Illinois in Highland, serving Bond, Clinton, Madison, and Washington counties. Farm Credit offers options other lenders don't, including fully amortized fixed-rate loans for up to 30 years designed to lower the risk of a rising interest rate market, and customizable options created to fit your family farming operations needs, providing you lower, more manageable payments on farm real estate loans. By eliminating the interest rate risk associated with adjustable or variable rate loans, Farm Credit is dedicated to helping farm families succeed today and tomorrow.
Max 96.7.
Hello again, everybody. Rip here in the Dairy King broadcast booth with locations in Breeze and Trenton. Greg Meyer alongside. Time now for the Keys Brothers Auction and Realty starting lineups. We'll begin with the visitors from Pana. The Panthers, they're coached by Adam Metzger. Again, they're 3-2 in South Central Conference play and 8-11 on the season. Their lone senior is a 6-foot guard wearing number 10, Jacob Beeson. His running mates are Jonah Loft, one of their sophomores at 6'1". He's their leading scorer. He's number 30. And also in the backcourt, a 5'9" sophomore, Bryce Edmiston, with 11 on the back of his jersey. Up front, number 15, Jack Armstrong. He stands 6'2". He is a junior. And one more sophomore, Drake Spracklin, also an even 6'2", number 20. You'll find him in your program at number 20. And for the Carlyle Indians tonight, it appears they'll go with Dawson Reinecker, along with Alex Hills, Chase Taylor. He gets the nod tonight. Nick Becker and Caleb Garr. And again, we expect Seaver to sit for a good while, maybe the whole game. We'll see how things play out. And Luke Boatwright will also be on the Pines to start. Of course, Andy Palmer is the coach of the Indians. And, man, we'll see how this baby plays out. We're about 4 minutes away from the tip-off of this one from Carlisle High.
To me, in this game, neither team got a whole heck of a lot of size. Outside of Reinecker, he's going to be the biggest player on the floor at 6'3". I think they're going to have to really try to load the ball inside to him to have somewhat of a post presence to free up everybody else. We talk about Seaver, and his post-up game is very good. He's good at establishing good post position, making the moves inside, also being able to move the rock from inside to the outside. That's something that Reinecker, as a junior tonight, he's going to have to step up into Seaver's role and try to get everybody else open and make himself a threat in the painted area for Carlisle to have a lot of success tonight against this painted team, especially with them being a little bit taller than the Panthers at all, about every position out on the floor. And on top of that, they got a little bit more experience as well than the Panthers do on the floor as well.
You got it. Reinacker's been a pretty decent force as of late offensively, but Seaver, he's just coming off another all-tournament. Crowning down at Benton. He made all 3 all-tournament teams that the Indians played in this year. He had 19, I guess, in the first half of that last game against Meridian. I still can't believe from Meridian how they knock off Pinckneyville in double overtime, as a matter of fact.
I don't know how they did it. I do know that the turnaround game for them, I knew, was not pretty. They only scored 19 points the next day against Benton.
Crazy.
I mean, sometimes you got it and sometimes you don't. And I think, Rip, again, you've seen a lot of basketball. We've worked together a lot this year, and you've seen a lot of games in the Modern Day Tournament. Inconsistent play, I think, is what's labeling around here in Southern Illinois in basketball, and actually all over the country, not just in the high school levels and the college level as well. I think just a lot of these kids turn it off and on whenever they want to and when it matters most. And I don't know, to me, that's why I think we got a lot of teams that are mediocre. Nobody really sticks out around here, like it used to be where you'd have 3, 4, 5 really good basketball teams around here. And now, in our county, we really only got one. Westland's, been the dominant team this year out of all four or five schools that we've had, and that's just not including the out test as well, the eye test of everybody else. If you got 8 of 10 teams at the Modern Day Christmas Tournament go 2-2 in pool play, what does that tell you?
It's either parity or mediocrity.
Exactly.
Take your pick. I guess parity in that case. But Westland, by the way, is home for the Salem Wildcats tonight, and Salem knocked off Westland in overtime over B. Gum Gym early in the year, so it's a chance for a little payback for the Westland Warriors. We're going to have a tee at the start of this game.
Yeah, I did see that.
Did you see it?
I've seen Chris Book, the Avon official, come over and ask which one grabbed the rim. Not allowed to grab the rim in the warm-up. Grab the rim.
Certainly wasn't me, I tell you that. Hey, let's take our final break. And when we come back, we'll have your hometown proud Carlyle IGA tip-off. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130. Preferred Flooring and Breeze provides free in-home estimates, design consultation, and competitive pricing for all types of flooring like hardwood, carpet, and laminate. Find quality flooring options for all designs and budgets at Preferred Flooring and Breeze. Stop by the showroom to see for yourself all the options. Just a couple doors down from the Turf on Old Highway 50. Call to set up an appointment at 526-9393 or preferredflooring.com.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordykeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Sarah Gershner, Director of Human Resources.
At Clinton Manor, we provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services in a comfortable, pleasant setting.
We are also committed to adding top talent to our caring and highly skilled nursing team.
For more information about our services or to apply, give us a call at 588-4924 or visit us at ClintonManorLivingCenter.com.
Be ready for the big game with Antone's Concessions Catering and Bakery. Your Sunday will be filled with plenty of food when you order a party pickup from Antone's. For only $90, enjoy buffalo dip, 5 dozen toasted ravioli with sauce, 50 wings with sauce options like buffalo, honey barbecue, and garlic parmesan, 20 football-shaped brownies, a football-shaped cheese ball, and fried green beans. Place your orders by February 1st. Call 830-8698.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlyle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Imming Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
Greg Meyer. Actually, the tip-off We have a tee that was issued before
Yes.
the game, and you said somebody from Pana was bumming around, hanging around that rim, huh?
Yeah, we're grabbing on the rim. Seen Chris Book call him out. Chase Taylor hit both free throws. So the Indians will technically win your hometown proud Carlyle IG
Not
opening
bad.
tip-off. Yes.
Not bad. And here they get it first on the official possession here, and we are set to go. It's tossed in the backcourt. First quarter brought to you by 10-Pin Antique Pump.
They called that tech, by the way, Rip, on Wesley Kyle, a 5'11 sophomore. He wears number 12, so he gets the first team foul and the first foul of the ball game.
That's quick. Here's Hills. He spins it to the left side to Becker. Guns it to Reinocker. Bounces nicely for Taylor and 2. How about Chase Taylor? That's 4 quick points. Carlyle up 4 love.
Nothing better than getting 2 free throws here to start the game, getting yourself warmed up, and you get a layup as well. 4 easy points for him.
Brevin Blackwell, by the way, is starting instead of Jacob Beeson for the Pana Panthers. Right wing is Edmiston. Edmiston is a 5'9 sophomore. A lot of youngsters on this team. No razor blades allowed. Dribble drive and nice, too, for Loft. And he scores first for Pana. So we're cutting lead. The lead is cut in half at 4-2 Carlyle. Low block, Dar for 2 up the square. He's deadly from inside there. He hangs around there a lot.
Easy cut by Dar, easy layup, and easy find the gap, and easy layup on this end of Loft on that last possession down 2 on the baseline drive.
Blackwell gives him some real size at 6'4", and he is a junior, so he's got some experience too. He has the ball at the right elbow, leaves it out front now. Right wing goes, finally in the corner, and a wind and a 3 is no good by Armstrong. He fouls, misses the easy one, rebound to Hills. Jack Armstrong, the All-American, pressure on that kid. Foul line extended Taylor. Skip pass over to Becker. Becker hook pass back to Taylor on the baseline. And he charged.
I don't know about that. Now it's a tough call on Taylor. His first foul, first turnover for the Indians of the ball game. Chris Book, Kevin Jones, Bill Wood are our 3 officials tonight, and didn't even fall over on that, on that initiated count.
Tough kid. Armstrong, top of the circle. Edmiston. He takes it outside the box right side. Ahead of the right elbow now, that's Jack Armstrong. Left corner, 3 ball, pounded home by Loft. Yep, he looks pretty sharp. 6-5, Carlisle's lead at 1, 6 minutes in the first period.
And that strong baseline drive, he's got a nice 3-point shot. That was right here in front of us from the left wing as well. Looks good.
Reinocker at the elbow to Becker. Middle of the circle is deep as Hills. Low left wing, Taylor. Now Hills around the perimeter to Becker another time. Over the head pass out front again. Against the zone of the Pana Panthers. As we have a non-league contest tonight from Harris Gymnasium. North of the key is still Alex Hills. Hills, a senior at 10. With the basketball below the hash right side, Becker tosses the Hills in the corner. Back to Becker again. He holds high, scoots to the head of the circle. Looks to bounce it and just squeezes it past Drake Spracklin. Carlisle still in possession of the basketball, ahead 6-5, just outside of 5 in quarter number 1. And the clock is just ticking. Payne in a 2-1-2 with Blackwell in the middle. Low block Reinocker, and he throws it away.
Here comes Seaver quickly off that bench for Reinocker, and we'll see what he can do with him being sick. Don't know how many minutes he's going to log tonight.
As expected, Greg, never believe the coaches.
Yes.
Top of the key. Edmiston for the Pana Panthers. Spracklin in the left corner. Out front it goes again. Jack Armstrong with it. One more time to Spracklin at 6'2". One of their many underclassmen. One senior in this team. Jacob Beeson, he didn't get the start. Top of the circle deep for Edmiston. He runs the point. Armstrong, left wing. We're down to 4.5 in the first. The Indians up 6-5 on the Panthers. To the right of the box is Edmiston. Around the horn. Spracklin. Inside Edmiston, the little guy, 5'9", takes it back outside the 3 line. They push it around the other side. Armstrong thought about the dribble drive. Instead, he kicks it this way on the left side. Low block, out top. And Blackwell's shot is no good. Rebound to Dar. Up ahead on the football pass to Becker. Becker guns it for Seaver at the elbow right. In the corner, Chase Taylor had it, lost it, gets it back to Becker now, below the hash right side. Under 4 to go in the first. 6-5 is where it is standstill. Standstill. Carlyle up by 1. It's buzzed in the left corner to Taylor. No look out front on the wing. Back to Taylor from Hills. Shot is shy, and the rebound gets away from Loft, and Carlyle regains possession. 3:30 in the front stanza. Seaver. Whoa, right through the hands of Chase Taylor. Just wasn't ready. It goes over to Pana at three-quarter court.
Way the game started, though, we were going to have a high-scoring first quarter, but things have really slowed down. Indians are having issues against that 2-3 zone on the far end against Pana. You get that ball in the middle.
Armstrong, low left wing for Edmiston. Edmiston, foul line extended now. They whip it around. Sprackland to Edmiston. Dribble drive on the right side, Jack Armstrong had it tossed and knocked away. It's tossed around, picked up by Payne again. Straight away three, no good by Armstrong. Weak side rebound for Sprackland. Long tray the other way. It's missed by Loft. And we've got a foul against the Pana Panthers. Blackwell is rung up. The first on him, 2 on Pana, 1 on Carlyle. 2:57 is where we're trekking in the first. The Indians leading 6-5.
Luke Boatwright just checked in for the Indians as well during that last stop.
Boatwright has the basketball outside the 3-line, bounces for Hills. 14 away, Seaver drains it. He looks good to me. 8-5 Carlyle. They're kids, man. They bounce back in a hurry. I'd be out for a week.
Yes.
Sprackland out front. A timeout called by Payne. We'll take a quick one, too. Come on back. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
It's Max 96.7.
Hello, basketball fans. We're up here along with Greg Meyer in the Dairy King broadcast booth. We're at Harris Gymnasium. The Carlisle Indians are fronting the Pana Panthers right now 8-5, 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. Armstrong pushes the right side for Edmiston. And now Blackwell. Brother Blackwell at 6'4". Edmiston inside the arc, backs away, fires it outside. They try and ring up a three. No good by Loft. Rebound over to Chase Taylor for Carlyle. Here he comes. Streaks across the midcourt line to Becker. Becker may have gotten away with a walk. Diagonal pass is stolen away by Edmiston. Edmiston, little juke, pulls it up. Now guns it back outside for Armstrong. He goes through the key, leaves it on a low look. No look, touch pass out to Edmiston. This way it goes. And a pass in the corner from Loft. Here's Armstrong. He kicks it back outside. 14-footer is hit by Blackwell. Looks to be a pretty nice player.
Nice, easy 10-foot jump shot there by Brevin Blackwell and cuts that Indian lead down to 1.
1:40 to roll here in quarter number 1. Alex Hills for the Indians on the between the legs dribble. Comes to the right of the lane. Hook pass down low for Seaver in the block. Up high off the square and good. 4-4 Seaver. 10-7 Carlyle, 1:24 to go. In the first, Seaver averages over 15 per basketball game. At the elbow, Blackwell pull up 13-footer, nails another one. Give him 4. Painted within 1 at 10-9 and even 60 to go. Taylor on the drive, loses the basketball. It's stolen away.
Got fouled, they didn't call it.
In the corner. That's Loft. He wants a tray. Book it. His second trifecta. He has 8. Pana leads 12-10 with 50 ticks on the clock in the front quarter.
These young Panthers are not shy to jack it up, man. They are shooting it at all cylinders right now. And another one by Loft. He's 2 for 4, 3 for 5 from the field.
Have some fun, man. 35 to play. Hills at the top of the key for Carlyle. Foul line extended to Taylor. We wind it down to an even 30 in the period. Taylor behind the back on the dribble, now between the legs, wearing number 24. High left wing the Hills. Taylor cuts to the left corner. Hills takes it through the key, dishes down low. Becker, no, but we've got a foul. A lot of ball, but the foul as well is called on Loft. His first.
Lower half of Loft got him, got the block clean up high. He's got enough of the body to have veteran official Chris Book call it.
Nick Becker lines up for a pair. Number 35 doesn't get the first one to drop. They'll have one more opportunity here. Dar, Reinacher coming for Seaver and Hills here as we close out the first.
Lane Heinzman as well, 34 out there, rip.
Becker is under 50% on the year from that charity stripe. He'll try and mark one up here and get the Indians within one. It's 12-10 Pana right now. Nick Becker wheels it. Good. He leaves as well for Smith. Carlyle won that JV game 68-39. Smith a part of that game, and Boatwright as well tonight. 15 to go here in the first. Pana by one with the basketball. Stracklin in the corner to Wesley Kaya, who just slipped into the basketball game. A walk-on lock. Had nowhere to go with it.
Yep.
First Carlyle gets the last chance.
Sorry, Rip. First Pana turnover of the basketball game. Edmonston's going to come right back on for Loft.
That's a clean first quarter, isn't it?
Yes.
Edmonston handles that back. I tell you, he does a nice job. So this is a team to look for in the next year or two, and for tonight right now for Carlyle. Heisman to Boatwright. No, Smith put back. Oh, won't fall, and that closes out quarter number one. And through a period, it's Pana 12 and Carlyle 11. We'll return. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy for brochures, business cards, and flyers to vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's CRAZEE. Printcrazy.com on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
Even the best drivers have an occasional mishap, from fender benders to serious auto accidents. Beacon Insurance and your local agency, Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton, keep you protected with an auto insurance policy that covers a wide range of mishaps. And you'll save money too with multi-car and multi-policy discounts, as well as good student, hybrid auto, and mature driver savings opportunities. Find out more about an affordable auto policy from Beacon Insurance. Call Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton at 526-4888.
You've got Max 96.7.
Right to the Dairy King broadcast booth, and you're just in time for quarter number two, brought to you by Becker Jewelers. Rip here along with Greg Meyer. It's Dar, Smith, Boatwright, Reinacher, and Lane Heisman for Carlyle as we start the second period. Straight ahead, 15-footer, no good by Painter. The rebound to Reinacher. He hustles it over to Boatwright. Down the baseline, the drive by Heisman on a run, no good. Rebound, stuffed back in there by Reinacher. He's on the board with his first two. Good put back there. Edmonston picks up the basketball in the corner for Blackwell. To the block, back to Blackwell again. Glides from 12. No, but we've got a foul.
Bailed him out. Nowhere to go.
You're right.
Dawson, just what he did. Arms are straight up. When Blackwell made his move, his arms came down. They're going to call that every single time your arms come down.
Blackwell with the pair. The first one rims out. He has 4 markers. Loft leads him in scoring with 8. He has 8 of 12. Taylor and Seaver 4 side for the Indians. Seaver, one of them on the bench tonight, and he's about ready to check back in as he's been under the weather, missed the last couple of nights of practices. Here's another one. Good. Blackwell gets the back in. It's all knotted at 13 now with 7:28 to go in half number one from Harris Gymnasium.
Indians shot 50% in that opening quarter to Pana's 45%, so both teams shooting it at a very high volume through one quarter of play.
The senior Alex Hills high steps into the forecourt. Comes between the circles, leaves it for Dar. Hills gets it back again. Top of the key. Little crossover. Goes over to Reinacher on the bounce for Dar. Up, no good. Seaver, no good. One more time. No, another time. Yes! Third tries the charm for Tyler Seaver. He's got a half dozen. Carlyle back out in front, 15-13. Loft around the bend it goes to Edmonston. Loft gets it back now. They hand off. Stracklin to Armstrong. It's Kyle with the basketball, nearly given up by Pana, but they retain it. Tray ball, left corner. Man, nice shot there. Quick release by Spracklin, and he knocks down the three. Pana leads at 16-15.
Pana not scared to shoot the threes. That's their ninth three-point attempt.
They made good on three of them thus far. Lead at 16-15. Hills for the Carlyle Indians into the forecourt. Skips it over to Dar. Back to Hills again at the point deep. Dar one more time. Baseline to Seaver. Taps it up front to Hills. Right side now above the three line. Taylor. Here's Hills. Home run distance. No. Fans the iron. Rebound to Edmiston. Here he comes. 3-on-1 all the way. Bounces. 2 for Blackwell. They run the floor well. Pana leads at 18-15. 6 in the second quarter.
Nice job by Edmiston, rewarding his big fella to run the floor there and gets an easy layup. Pana taking that 3-point lead.
Taylor winds for the trade. He buries that home run ball. Chase Taylor with his first from three distance. He has 7 points. We're tied up at 18. Pana tries to answer, and they do. Loft collects another triple.
He's 3 for 5 from three in the opening half.
Get on that man. 21-18, Pana, 5:30 in the second period. Hills high above the arc. Right wing for Dar. Fires it inside. Nice touch pass from Seaver to Taylor. 3, no, strong, but Seaver gets the strong side of the rebound. At the 3 line. Checks outside, gives to Reinacher. Below the hash right side. Around the perimeter in the far corner to Taylor. Taylor, now it's got inside to Reinacher from Dar. No, but he's hacked from behind.
Blackwell, his second. He's their tallest defender as well. It's 6'4", I think it is. Yeah.
Yep. 14 fouls on Pana, 2 on Salem. Reinacher is at the line for some charity. Cans the first one. So he has 3 points. Carlyle comes to within 2 at 21-19.
Got to credit Dawson as well. He had good post position. Blackwell had no point, no opportunity to get around him, had to foul him, and now Pana really small.
This one off the heel, no good. The boards goes to Pana. They come back the other way and visiting Black with orange trim. 21-footer, no good this time. And Seaver has the rebound. Spracklin didn't get that one up and down. Becker through the lane. Down low, Seaver with an easy deuce. Give him 8. And we're tied at 21 all. 4:45 to go in the half. Jack Armstrong guns it inside for Kyle. 6-footer, no, partially blocked by Reinacher, and he clears it for Hills. Hills across the timeline right side to the end line. Back out front. Reinacher, no good from 17. Ball tip, no good. It comes out to Pana instead. And here comes Wesley Kyle. He loads it up for Edmiston. He's at the hash left side. Armstrong now, wing left. Round that 3 line they go. Between the circles, finally, Edmiston again at 5'9". One of their sophomores. 21-21 is the score. 4 to go in the first half. And the pass inside, but it's stolen away by Becker. Here comes Carlyle, 3-on-2. Becker dishes for Seaver. Low, gets position, drives it for 2. 6 for Seaver in the quarter, 10 in the game. Carlyle leads by 2. Pana takes a timeout. This is high school basketball. Max 96.7.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
What? Is this real? Hey, yo, sir. Do you know what I'm about to pay for gasoline?
With the Fuel Rewards Network program, you won't believe how much less you can pay for your fill-up at participating Shell stations.
Look at that.
Just shop through fuelrewards.com and dine at participating restaurants to earn rewards. Then use your Fuel Rewards Network card at Shell and save. Want to pay less for fuel? Sign up free at fuelrewards.com. Restrictions apply. Limit 20 gallons per purchase per vehicle. For information on rewards expiration and other details, see fuelrewards.com.
This is Max 96.7.
Hey, everybody. Rip Nottmeyer with Greg Meyer in the Dairy King broadcast booth with locations in Breeze and Trenton. We're at Harris Gymnasium for a non-league battle tonight between Carlyle and Pana. The Indians lead the Panthers right now 23-21, 3:40 and counting in half number one. Off to the right wing it goes against the Carlyle man-to-man. Edmiston out front at 5'9", left wing. Cameron Owens has his first minutes on the court for Pana now. Dribble drive on the baseline. We got a walk against Drake Spracklin.
Dar back on. Pana played a pretty clean first quarter, only one turnover. They got a couple here in the second. 23-21, Indians lead here.
4 sophomores and 2 freshmen on their varsity roster. Taylor squirts it to Boatwright. Dar down low, misses it, partially blocked, picked off by Pana. Here comes Armstrong, floats it to the front court, still with the basketball, pulls it up, out front it goes now. We got a walk against Drake Spracklin. Spun those wheels. We go back to the Indians, 3:15 in the second quarter.
Now back-to-back turnovers by Pana. Last 2 possessions. Indians need to capitalize here on this trip down.
Luke Boatwright, who didn't get the start tonight. Foul line extended to Becker. Pushes it in the corner to Boatwright. Skip past to Taylor for a couple, and he's fouled. He'll have a chance to convert the 3-point play.
Taylor with 9 points in the opening half of play and a strong drive to the 10. Took the harm and got the basket.
Another one is rung up on Loft. That's 2 on him. 5 for Pana. Leaving quickly is Cameron Owens, and Blackwell checked back in. So Taylor will try and shut the door on this 3-point conversion here. Side saddles, good, all net. 6 in the quarter, 10 in the game. Carlisle's ahead, 26-21. They're on a little surge here. Blackwell in the right corner. Up front, Jack Armstrong. Top of the key, now the wing right side. Back to Armstrong, left wing. Blackwell gets the ball outside the 3 line. The cutter is Spracklin. They don't go there. Instead, it's Armstrong again between the circles on the left-handed drive by the elbow. Hands it off. And a long 3 is launched. No good. Board to Carlyle. Spracklin was trying for a deep tray that time, and gliding in is Taylor, but he misses the easy one. It's picked off. The board goes to Pana and Jonah Loft. Edmiston for the Panthers now. Number 11. At the perimeter, Pana works. Loft this way for Armstrong. Loft again, top of the key deep. Carlyle up 26-21. There's a pull-up J from 14, and he walked. Loft did before, and it goes over to Carlyle.
Little stutter step by Loft, trying to get into his shot. Indians running him off the screens, making it tough for him to get set up. We can see, we see when he can set his feet up, he's a pretty not bad shooter.
He's got a couple of real nice shooters. Blackwell gets a little breather for Pana. As we approach 2 even here in the second quarter, Boatwright scoots around a couple of guys, bounces it for Seaver in the far corner. Quickly out to Becker. Down the lane he goes. It's knocked away. It's loose. We've got a tie-up. And it goes over to the
Stays with
Indians,
Carlyle, yep.
to the right of their own bucket. Boatwright will trigger. Bounces it for Seaver in the left corner. Free throw line extended. Taylor. Boatwright, and he lost it. Here comes Edmiston on the high bounce. Nearly gave it up. Instead, it goes to Armstrong. He cuts in. Shot no good. Air ball rebound. Becker. Look out from behind. He's bumped. No call. And saves it to Chase Taylor. Taylor pushes it quickly to Dar. Or Boatwright. He thought about the tray but didn't launch. Boatwright still outside that 3 line. On the crossover, Becker. Right side below the hash is Taylor. Taylor rushes down the lane. Passes down low. We've got a foul. Went to Seaver. Gave up the easy 2 or a shot at what appeared to be an easy 2.
Loft, his third leading scorer now. 16 fouls on Pana as well. And Blackwell going to quickly come on to get him.
Taylor will get shots here. Number 1 is ace. 6-2 team fouls, 124 in a second. So Pana's chalked up a few as of late. Taylor is 4 for 4. He'll try and knock another one down, and he does. He gives Carlyle a 28-21 lead with 123 summoned in the first half. Armstrong at 6'2", just inside the timeline. At the elbow, that's Blackwell who's returned. He gives to Armstrong, guns it across the lane. Out front now for three. Sprackland, no, off the heel. Rebound to Becker. We've got a foul. May have caught Blackwell. Nope, Edmiston, I do believe.
Yep, his first. 7th-teamer.
They found the little guy, and they'll go back the other way. Becker is 1 of 2. Those shots came in period number 1. He has just the 1 point. 3 dribbles, bends, lifts, no good, off the back of the iron. Rebound to Pana. We got a tie-up now. Suddenly as Dar comes in there. Dar with a good hustle goes over to the Panthers here as we're with 63 seconds left on the clock in the first half. Carlyle ahead by 7. And Kyle nearly walked. He's still in the back court, and now a timeout is called by Pana. We'll take a really quick one and come on back. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50.
You found Max 96.7.
Hello again, everybody. Rip Not Marlowe with Greg Meyer from Harris Gymnasium in Carlisle. We're in the good-looking Dairy King broadcast booth. It's 28-21 Carlisle in the hometown white with purple and gold trim. The visiting Pana Panthers in black with orange and a little white dashing. Carlisle ahead by 7. Pana has the ball here as we try and put the wraps on the first half. Armstrong below the hash on the left side. Over the head pass, out front it goes to Blackwell. 14-footer straight away, won't fall. Rebound to Becker for Carlisle. 40 to go, and Hills takes his time as he checks with Coach Andy Palmer on the sideline. Hills comes through the center court Carlisle Indians emblem and stalls there with 30. Carlisle can go up by 9 or 10 with that trifecta. We drop it to 20. The handoff to Taylor. Chase Taylor, a 6'1 junior, works between the circles, goes behind the back, loses the basketball to Edmiston. Got a little fancy and lost it. It's out of bounds to the Pana Panthers. And you hate to see that.
Taylor's got 2 fouls. Indians with 7 turnovers in the game. As you mentioned, he's got a little too cute with the dribble out front, trying to go behind his back, and now you give Pana the last possession of the first half here.
Edmiston. Sprackland back to Edmiston. Below the hash left side. Away from the ball. We've got a foul. Apparently on the Indians. Did they get Taylor again?
I think so.
I believe. And that is suddenly 3.
That's not the way Andy Palmer wants to see one of his starters in the opening half. They're picking up back-to-back fouls.
Not the way you want to see this half end at all. Sprackland, we're down to 4, down to 3. Sprackland gets the basketball back. He's above the 3. A fader from 20, no good. And that puts the kibosh on half number 1. Carlisle trailed 12-11 after 1, and through the half now, it's the Indians 28 and the Pana Panthers 21. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
Freakman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
If you have joint or muscle pain, there is a solution. Let Dr. Schatz and the team of doctors at MedPlus alleviate your pain with safe, effective treatments. Their staff consists of a multi-specialty group of physicians, all working together to help you achieve lasting relief. Find out how natural medicines like Seraphin and Halogen make pain go away and keep it away. That's MedPlus in Carlisle's Northtown Plaza. Call today for a free consultation. 594-3671.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlyle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
You've got Max 96.7.
You most certainly do. You also have Rip and Greg in the Dairy King broadcast booth with locations everywhere as needed. In Breeze and Trenton, as once again people are being dazzled by the Dairy Queen Rainbow Shoot. Or at least I am.
Yes.
Hey, Central's doing that now. I thought we had copyrights over here at Carlyle.
Yes, I seen that they started picking up on that. You were with me the one night. This is the first year that they started.
I thought it was.
Yes, first year they started doing that. Yeah, you were along that night when they started that up. I think they call it the Dairy King, though. That's it. See, so maybe the right.
I like that. I like that. That's all good. We're at the half. Here is the Spectrum Business halftime show through a period. Pana, the visitors, from up north a bit, we're up on Carlyle 12-11, and now suddenly through 16, Carlyle has the lead at 28-21, and Greg Meyer has some important statistics.
Some important ones, yeah. At the half, Pana shooting 4 of 9 from 2-point field goal range. It's good for 44%. They're 4 of 14 from 3 for 29%. 8 of 23 overall from the field is Pana for 35%. They're 1 of 2 at the foul line for 50%. 8 rebounds, 5 turnovers for the Panthers through the opening half of play. Carlisle's 9 of 20 from 2-point field goal range. It's good for 45%. They are 1 of 5 from 3 for 20%. 10 of 25 overall from the field for the Indians. That equals 40% there. And then 7 of 10 at the foul line for 70%. 18 rebounds, 7 turnovers. Indians dominating the window. And so far, they've pretty much played very well through 2 quarters of play to go on top of that.
And they're looking to win their 4th in a row as far as the scoring goes for the Carlisle Indians. It is Chase Taylor with a dozen on this evening. And he's lit one up from long range. Tyler Seaver didn't start because he was a bit under the weather. He still cards 10 points in the first half. Give 3 to Dawson Reinacher, 2 for Dar, and a free throw for Nick Becker. And just 3 players have dented the column for the Pana Panthers. Coach Adam Metzger, 11 for Loft, Jonah Loft, and he's chalked up 3 from deep, 7 for Blackwell, and 3 for Sprackland. And that gives us a 28-21 Carlisle lead at the halftime break.
Indians top rebounder Tyler Seaver with 5 at the half, and then on the other side, Edmonston has 2 rebounds to lead Pana at the half, along with Sprackland. A couple other real quick scores that are going on. We got other teams in the
Honest Water scoreboard, by the way.
Honest Water scoreboard,
that
yes,
baby, right?
Yes. Jeremy Chago just tweeted out Central leading Freeburg 9-7 after 1 quarter there, and then at the halftime break, it's Salem 22, Westland 13. The Warriors having issues this year with Salem a little bit, that new conference foe. And I'm not going to diss Andy Fehrenbacher, heck of a coach. He gets his guys to play hard night in and night out.
And that Crosby is a player.
Yes.
And one of the guards is a slick player too. So no, Salem's to be reckoned with for sure. And of course, again, as we said, I think it was a double overtime game early in the year at BD Gum. They beat them 57-55, something like that. Right now, Salem's scoring too. They're a half game back of Westland, Columbia. So.
Mater Dei also in action tonight. They're at T-Town, and I don't have a score update for you in that one. They actually started their JV game, I think, at 5:30, so their varsity game probably about ready to go final, you would think. So
what's going on in T-Town tonight?
I don't know.
Outside of basketball.
I know.
What the heck?
Every time, I tell you what, I ain't going to lie to you, and, when we played up there, I got the privilege to play in a gym, like that one.
I love that place.
A lot of ghosts in there, a lot of good ghosts. They win a lot. They play a lot of basketball up there, and I'll tell you what, we get to the game my senior year of high school, and it's 5:30, and there was already 400 people in the gymnasium. And by halftime of the JV game, we actually had to sit in the locker room because it was already a full house there. Because most people don't know. They don't have football up there, so their first home basketball game is their homecoming game. So it was an unbelievable atmosphere. That place is pretty neat. If you ever get the opportunity to go to a game up at T-Town, I highly recommend you go check it out. But you got to get there early. You got to get there by about 5:30 if you want to get a good seat.
Let's face it, T-Town it's basically Clinton County. It's just a little bit removed. They have rabid fans, and they've had some great athletes over the year, and they've sent a lot of kids to colleges for baseball, for basketball, and whatever the case may be. Decent crowd on hand here tonight. They're seeing a pretty good basketball game. Again, Carlyle is gunning for their 4th in a row. And right now, they lead Pana 28-21. We'll take a pause and then come on back. This is high school basketball on Max 96.7.
Happy birthdays! That's what we deliver daily in the Women and Infant Center at HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. Moms and dads receive the pampering they deserve at this special time in our modern birthing suites. New family members are welcomed into the world in a safe, soothing atmosphere by truly caring and competent professionals. If you're expecting more from your maternity care, check out our amenities at stjoebreeze.com or call 526-5423.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlyle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports since 1999, the sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, and the Westland Warriors.
Max 96.7.
Hello. Rip here along with Greg Meyer in the Dairy King broadcast booth as we put the clamps on the Spectrum Business halftime show. Carlyle up 28-21 on Pana, and we're about a minute away from third quarter action, which will be carried your way courtesy of V&H Recreation in Breeze. Tomorrow morning, we'll talk sports, incidentally, between 9 and 10. We'll have Brian Dinkelman, Pro Baseball Zone. Brian Dinkelman, he'll be with us for scores and stuff, followed by Carlisle basketball coach Andy Palmer, hopefully talking about a W tonight, and then later on from Chrysler Rock, the boys coach, the Silver Stallions coach, Steve Britt. So that's all tomorrow morning. And Monday night, Brian Hancock from the KC Blue Devils and Megan Kessler for the first time from the Salem Lady Wildcats. So that's Monday. First things first tomorrow. And in fact, this game right here, we'll see if Carlisle can hold hold on and win this one. They've got a really a big challenge tomorrow night at the Assembly Hall against Nashville.
Oh, yeah, tough place to go down to the Assembly Hall and play Nashville Richmond basketball. Both of these schools obviously are the 127 rivalry tomorrow night. Should be a good basketball game.
Nashville with a scout or two on hand, as if they haven't seen each other enough already. But
oh, yeah.
Nashville's actually down at AJ tonight, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Real quick use of the Honest Water scoreboard. Central and Freeburg tied at 18 at halftime. Just fresh in.
18 at the half. Fresh in off the ticker, huh? Here we go. Carlyle has the first here and the third. It's Becker for the Indians. Between the circles, right wing for Boatwright. Boatwright scoots in the corner to Becker. Becker made the cut. Becker's still with it now outside the three. Top the key, Boatwright. He starts his second half to Hills. Seaver's out there too. No look for Becker. Reinacher also with it. He's at the foul line. Sets a screen for Becker. Rushes it down the lane. Up pulls up the bounce. Out front, deep for Boatwright and throws it past him. He can't catch up. It's out of bounds to Pana.
Well, Indians didn't close out that first half the way Andy Palmer would like, and I'm sure not the way they want to start the second half with a turnover.
Not at all. Spracklin for the Panthers. Foul line extended to Armstrong. Being guarded by Seaver. Jonah Loft now. Armstrong once again. Seaver with him. Head of the circle. Edmiston cranks the tray. No good. A little shy. Nice rebound by Reinacher. Kicks it out for Seaver on the break. Over the timeline right side. Slows it up for Boatwright. Left wing Hills. Hills scoreless on the night. Below the hash left side, it's Becker. Becker checks inside, goes to the block, and now Reinacher. Little jump pass to Boatwright, and he charges into Edmiston. The initial foul on Boatwright. Got him, he was caught in between a little bit, so it goes over to Pana.
Left his feet, a little out of control. I can understand why Bill Wood made that call. Just in a bad position, Boatwright was. He had nowhere to go.
Payne against a little pressure by the Indians. Finally, Spracklin gets it across the midcourt stripe. Above the hash now, he gets it back from Blackwell. Spracklin pulls it up, guns it to Blackwell. He looks down low and feeds it. Here's Armstrong. Now he kicks it back out to Edmiston. Whistles it inside. Foul on Reinacher. He was guarding Blackwell. Looked to go up for two. He prevented that. It's out of bounds to the Pana Panthers.
His second. Reinacher's second foul, second team foul.
Armstrong to trigger for Pana to the left of his own hoop. Checks, has to hustle now. Inside it goes to Loft. We have more contact. It's out of bounds again. No foul this time. Just tapped out by one of the Indians, Seaver or Reinacher. Armstrong with another try for the Panthers. He better hurry, and it's knocked out of bounds again, this time by Seaver.
Indians playing it a little bit. It looks like a matchup zone. They're switching everything on the screens, and it's making the inbound and pass tough.
They get it this time from the sideline. Armstrong. Hook pass to Spracklin. Carlyle had 28-21, 6 minutes to go in the third. Armstrong recovers the basketball again. Up front deep to Spracklin. Now Edmiston at 5'9". No razor blades on this team whatsoever for Pana. They are young. Head of the circle now. Whip down the baseline. The drive checked over to this side. Touch pass out to Edmiston. Left wing it goes. Loft. No good. Out of bounds. Air ball for tray distance. Well, maybe he was due for that. He's a pretty good marksman.
Yeah, he's had a hot hand tonight. He was 3 of 6 in the first half.
Got in a little hurry that time. Hills calmly walks it up through the center jump circle for the Indians. Lost in the corner. Right side for Becker. Running the baseline is Seaver. They go out top on the wing right to Hills. The other way for Boatwright. Looks to go inside. Instead it goes to Hills. He drives. Turnaround 5-footer. No. Put back good by Reinacher. 5 for him. Carlisle's lead at 9 now. 30-21. Armstrong inside the 3. Spracklin now. They're loaded with sophomores and a couple of freshmen, too. Spracklin, dribble drive inside the 3. Skip pass, left side it goes. Here's Loft, runs out of room. Right side it goes. Loft gets it back, winds it up to the baseline. Now Blackwell with it, number 33. Slows it down out front for Armstrong. He's through the key. Scoop shot, no, but a foul. Seaver. gets the blow that time.
So actually, they marked it on Boatwright as second. Yep. Third team foul in the Indians in the second half.
Free throws coming for Pana. First one is hit by Armstrong. He finally checks into that book. They only had 3 players score in the first half. 5 players took part for the Indians. Another one nestled home by Armstrong as well. Carlyle's lead is sliced a bit to 30-23, all fours in the clock here in the third period. Middle of the block, Reinacher knocks his man down and scores it. That's how you do it. Get him out of your way and use that window. 32-23 Carlyle. Edmiston. 13-footer left side. Too strong by Blackwell. Rebound to Seaver. Seaver up ahead to Hills. Taylor as Seaver and Hills were closed off. Reinacher, low block. Over to Seaver! Oh, dances out and the rebound goes to Pana. I don't know how that one didn't go down. Armstrong, stutter step, takes it to the hoop. No good. Rebound Seaver. And we have a foul down the low block. Looks like they get Edmiston. Beeson hasn't played, right? He must be out ill.
Yeah, he must be.
He's too good of a player. And their lone senior on top of that. I was looking a while ago. I didn't see number 10 on the bench. I'm not sure if I...
Might be the guy sitting in the tie there.
Yeah. If I caught him all or not. Carlyle by 9 with the basketball. Left wing, it's Hills. Number 10 on his front and back. Hills comes to the top of the key. Right wing. Touch pass in the corner to Reinacher from Taylor. Taylor gets it back and now. High post to Seaver. Seaver 12 away. Hook pass out to Hills. Hills at the elbow left side. Slows it up now. Now dashes through the key. Takes it all the way down to the rack. A little fake shot up. No good. Rebound nicely by Becker. Out for Taylor. Taylor walked. Chase Taylor playing with 3 fouls. Commits the turnover. It's over to Pana. Carlyle has a 9-point advantage.
Third turnover of the second half by the Indians. 10 for the basketball game.
Edmiston lost it in the corner. That's Blackwell. Blackwell zips it across the other way. And now Spracklen. Shot in and out. No good from 3 distance. Long Karen comes out to Blackwell. Good catch on the baseline. Now finally out front it goes to Armstrong. Armstrong. Blackwell. Edmiston. Right side now. Edmiston again between the circles. Armstrong another time. Low left wing up front. Out front for Spracklen. Quick pass. 14-footer. Instead down low goes to Blackwell. Off the square. No good. Good rebound by Seaver. He's knocked around. Hangs on to it. Outlets it to Reinacher. Reinacher over the timeline right side. Takes it all the way to the rack. No good. Foul, but no call. Here comes Pana back the other way, left to right. Blackwell pulls up the basketball. Bounce to Spracklen. Hook underneath. No good. Ball picked. Put back is no good. Rolls off. And Reinacher has it. He clears for Becker. Becker for Carlyle. Takes his man to the hole. Dishes for Seaver for 2. Finally, some points out of all that.
Big scrum.
34-23. And now a steal by Carlyle. Reinacher taps it to Hills. The Indians by 11. 2 minutes to go in the third. Hills fires it to Becker on the baseline. Back out to Hills again. Between the circles. Becker one more time outside the arc. Reinacher at the head of the circle. Takes it through the lane, and we've got a block. Called against Spracklen. And that's his first. Carlyle has 3 team fouls in the second half. Pana 1. Cameron Owens is back in, and Kyle for Pana. Dar returns. Reinacher takes a leave of absence. And who else is? Smith is back in there for Carlyle as well. Becker, Reinacher off. Indians have the basketball. Hills to Trigger. He throws it off the back and gets the return. No good. Weak side rebound. Stuffed back in there by Seaver, though. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Carlyle leads it by 13, $1:44 in the third. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
For a truly affordable and all-inclusive senior living experience unlike any other, come to Legacy Place in Breeze, offering exceptional and professional care. Legacy Place delivers kindness and compassion to residents with independent, assisted living, or memory care services. Legacy Place offers luxurious and comfortable home-like living with fireplaces, activity areas, cafes, salons, and much more. Call 526-9600 for a free tour at Legacy Place.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
It's Max 96.7.
And this is Rip along with Greg in the Dairy King broadcast booth. It's quarter number 3 being brought to you by V&H Recreation. Carlyle has stretched their lead to 13 at 36-23. They're up by 7 at the halftime pause. Here comes Pana with the basketball out of that timeout. Armstrong to Edmiston. The 5'9 guard being guarded by Hills. Pulls up the bounce, throws it away, and we've got to walk before all of that. Let's give them 2 turnovers.
2 for the second half, 7 for the basketball game. Score update for you from T-Town. It's Teutopolis 33, Mater Dei 19 at the half.
Pana has crashed a bit here in this third period. Carlyle in search of their 4th consecutive victory. Right corner, no, they go left side and stay on the wing to Hills. Hills against Wesley Kyle. Hills lost it for Chase Taylor outside the 3 line. Even with the hash, now it is Hills, and he gently comes to the top of the circle for Becker. Becker at the sideline, Emblem. Becker with it, the elbow to Dara. Back to Becker quickly. They skip it across to Hills. And again, he's in the middle of the circles with 60 to go in the third. Carlyle by 13. Smith wants it. He gets it in the low block, but he loses the basketball. It's saved, though, to Carlyle. Last touch by Jack Armstrong. Hills gets the honors for Carlyle to the left of his own bucket. Rolls it outside for Taylor. Taylor for Hills again as we come to 45 ticks into the third period. Becker around the horn to Taylor, left corner. Taylor back out to Becker again at the foul line extended. Guarding him is Cameron Owens. Hills now checks the clock at 35. Payne in a man as we wrap up the third quarter. Hills all the way to the rack. Off that window, kiss no good, gets it back, tip no good. They battle for the rebound. Taylor gets the loose change, up off the square, no, but a foul. On the baseline, Loth, I believe it's on him, and if so, I've got it for 4. All of that is true.
Leading scorer's got 4 fouls.
Chase Taylor to the free throw line. He's been there for 5 shots tonight, and he's perfect until now.
Had to say it. I wasn't going to. I was going to let you finish your sentence.
Pretty amazing how often that works.
I was going to let you finish your sentence. I was
and
not
take full blame.
I was not going to say anything.
He'll rip the cord on this one.
There you go.
He bust 1 of 2. That's 13 for Chase Taylor's 37-23 Carlyle. 24 to Dancer in the third. Out of control is Kyle, but he was banged around a bit, and the call finally goes against Carlyle. It's going to be out of bounds to Payne, the foul on Boatwright.
Boatwright just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Edmiston. 15 to go in the third. Carlisle's lead at 14. Edmiston between the pipes. Calls out of play. We settle in at 10 seconds. Taylor with him. Edmiston picks up the bounce. Foul line extended to Kyle. Whistles it for Blackwell. Right side. Armstrong. It is short ball. Out of bounds. There's the wrap on the third quarter. It's all Carlyle. They lead after 3. 37-23. This is high school basketball. Max 96.7.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're a part of your community and help support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our customers. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours so we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. Come see me, Teresa Richards, or Keith Wilkin on Main Street in Breeze.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
Max 96.7.
Hello again, everybody. Rip Nutmeyer along with Greg Meyer here from Harris Gymnasium in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Carlyle trailed by one spot after one. They led it to half by 7, and now their advantage is 14 at 37-23. Dar went from the steals. We're out of the gates here in the John Droz Studios fourth quarter, but Pana does hang on to that rock, and it's Edmiston at the foul line extended. Pana with just 2 points in that third period. Here's a long tray attempt, no good by Loft, who has cooled off. Back the other way comes Chase Taylor and the Carlyle Indians. Taylor to Dar on the far sideline. Rifles it inside. Smith, no good from 10. Rebound to Becker nicely on the weak side. Becker backs it outside the perimeter. Kicks it inside. Dar for 2. He's always there for that easy bucket. It's 39-23 Indians. Blackwell, no good from 18. Reinacher with the rebound. Here comes Boatwright. Nice dish to Taylor. Misses the easy one. Rebound to Pana. They ran the break well, but the shot wouldn't fall. Blackwell pushes it out front. Into the far corner now. And Bryce Edmiston again collects his thoughts. Pana trailing by 16. 6:50 to go, and I got a foul on Becker here as he tried to pick the pocket of Law.
His first. You mentioned Pana only 2 points in that third quarter of play. They only points came at the foul line.
That's a slow stanza. But they'll try and chalk up a couple or three here. Armstrong on the baseline, pulls up the bounce for Edmiston. Fires it the other way. Home run distance shot is short, and the miss comes off to Becker for Carlyle. Taylor, look out. We saw contact coming there between the little guy Edmiston and Taylor, and the foul is on Bryce Edmiston.
That makes now for Pana. 0 for 13 from the field in the second half so far.
By the way, have you ever heard of a name like Edmiston?
No, I have not.
No, I don't like it. Nothing against the family, but
yes.
I prefer Edmonton or something.
Yes.
Edmondson.
Mm-hmm, yes.
39-23 Indians. Boatwright high above the circle, right side Becker. 6.5. Becker all alone, so he juices one up. No good. Reinacher went for the stick back, loses it instead too. The little guy, Edmiston, he whistles it ahead for an easy lay-in. Spracklin has the 2.
First field goal for the Panthers in the second half of play.
That is a drought. Carlyle by 14. Boatwright, home run distance, no good. Strong side rebound to Armstrong. Edmiston, blocked from behind by Taylor, and the change picked up by Boatwright. Here he comes, finding some wiggle room and stolen from behind. Edmiston punches it up ahead to Blackwell. He goes coast to coast. No, but a foul on Becker. And he prevented the easy lay-in. And Boatwright and Edmiston jawing a little bit. Don't really need that.
And we got a tech. Second tech of the ball game. A little nastiness out there.
Boatwright will depart. And the tee will be shot first. And then it'll be over to Pana. 39-25, so Luke Boatwright takes a seat. The official's going to talk things over.
I think we got a timeout taken here by Palmer.
We'll take a TO as well. We'll hustle back, though. This is high school basketball, Max 96.7.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger and Spicy Chicken Sandwich, with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Rip along with Greg Meyer. We've got a tee called on Carlyle, so Pana goes to the charity stripe. They're on the back end of a 39-25 Carlyle lead. First shot is made. Brevin Blackwell.
Now, these are the personal foul free throws here first.
He'll get another one. He bags them both. So he has 9 points.
Now Loft for the Tex here, Rip.
Loft has been dry for a while. Big markers here for Pana. This one, though, is slight. So Loft will take another one. Bone dry since he had 8 points in the first quarter on 2 trays and another triple in the second. Misses both free throws.
And not very clean rotation on those 2 free throws by Loft either. Maybe legs getting a little tired for a sophomore, He's playing a lot of big minutes. For these young kids, you don't really know unless you play. I mean, it's a long season for these sophomores.
He is their leading scorer, though, but hey, it's 39-27 Carlyle. They're up by a dozen. Pana still with the basketball. Dribble drive on the baseline. Shot tried to force up by Armstrong. Instead, he's, do they call a walk?
Held ball.
Oh, okay. Held ball goes over to Pana.
Over to Carlyle.
Over to Carlyle. No contact, and Carlyle gets the basketball. So they dodge a bullet there. Only 2 free throws made out of 4. Now the Indians will have a chance to pack on again. Leading by a dozen. Hills on the left wing. Between the circles is Becker. He's all alone out front. They'll give him that one all day. 5:30 to go in the game. Becker stands out at that emblem as Carlyle is up by that dozen. Hills, foul line extended. Back over to Becker. Inside, Reinacher for the deuce. Good late ball movement. 9 points for Reinacher. It's a 41-27 Carlyle advantage. Spracklin jumps it up inside the lane. Ball tipped away, picked up by Blackwell. And now Armstrong. Armstrong checks inside, goes outside. Foul line extended for Loft, who's back in. Shot no. Ball floats around. Seaver corrals it. And we've got a timeout. One of the Panthers hits the deck a bit. And that was Loft. He's okay.
And he'll check out.
He's going to come out, though, in favor of Cameron Owens, who's seen a few minutes tonight.
By the way, that last rebound picked up Seaver, his 10th of the basketball game. So another double-double for number 31 tonight, who didn't start, but has played very hard this evening for the Indians.
Yeah, I'll have to ask Coach Palmer about that sickness of Tyler Seaver. Looks pretty salty.
Yeah. Well, a couple of times he's come off the floor during timeouts. He's been coughing sporadically, so maybe just starting to work his way back into it.
Middle of the rings, it's Alex Hills for Carlyle. 4:25 in the game. Carlyle ahead 41-27. Becker below the hash left side. Seaver sets a screen, rolls down inside. Becker still has the basketball and hits the cutter. Reinacher up and no good. Doesn't fall, but we've got a foul on Cameron Owens.
Again,
Reinacher, good and aggressive.
Had that. You look at it, might have had that position. Did Owens too close to the rim?
Reinacher's initial one is good. He's in double figures with 10. Carries about a 66% free throw percentage and hits them both. The Indians lead at 43-27. A trickle above 4 in the basketball game. Armstrong, inside, outside, back to Armstrong again. Tries to hit Blackwell, scoots through his hands. Edmiston picks up the loose ball. Armstrong in the paint, knocked away by Reinacher, but they get him. A lot of ball, but a foul as well.
I'm sorry, Rip. I was watching head coach Adam Metzger. He was giving Bill Wood and Kevin Jones an earful about that non-offensive foul call. Now he's going to work on Chris Book as well.
There we go. Armstrong nails the first one. He's perfect from the line, but that's it. Just 3 points for Jack Armstrong. Another all net. It's 43-28 Carlyle. 4 and counting in this game. They came into this period with a 14-point advantage. There's a cutter. That's Seaver. Window, no. Tried to get it back. Instead it goes to Pana. Now Blackwell loses it, but the scraps are picked up by Armstrong. And a runner is no good by Pana. And here comes Carlyle. Seaver, break 2.
Nice pass by Hills, point guard, looking ahead, and he's going to steal it away.
Hills to the hoop again for an easy deuce. Payne's going to need a timeout. They want to slow things down just a hair.
Largest lead of the game for the Indians, 18 points. Hills playing hard the last 2 possessions.
His first bucket of the evening. 47-29 Carlyle. 3 minutes to go. Spracklin started that mess with a miss. Owen. Edmiston. Left wing now goes for Jack Armstrong. At the elbow to Blackwell. Blackwell turns, gives it off to Edmiston. He drives to the left of the paint, kicks it off in the corner for Armstrong. Who loops to Blackwell around the horn. It goes Owen. Little crossover, gives it up in the corner now. Spracklin, 22-footer, no. Around the rim, 14-footer in, but we got a foul before the shot.
No, we don't. We got a tech on the bench.
This time the coach, Adam Metzger.
He was working on Bill Wood again. Throughout all, he's still upset about the non-offensive foul call down here on the Rhinocker trip.
Well, sometimes you just can't let it go. What is that, 3 technicals then? We had 1 before the game.
Yes, 3 techs here tonight.
You rarely see 1, really. Chase Taylor will stretch it out at the free throw line. First is good.
It's hard to get techs now, Rip. It's surprising to say that, but it's true.
Second is missed. So Taylor is iced 14. The Indians lead it over the Panthers 48-29. We've had some adjustments made on the floor. Lane Heisman is in there along with Smith again. Gar. Taylor remains, as does Rhinocker for the Indians. And they are tracing a 19-point lead, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to play. Lane Heisman is a 6'1" guard. Smith with the change pickup. Middle of the rings to Taylor, back out to Heisman again. There's a Brady Heisman, and there's this guy, Lane Heisman. Taylor nearly had his pocket picked. Instead, hook pass over to Smith inside the 3 line. Taylor gets it back quickly to Smith. Taylor one more time to the sideline inland. We come near the 2-minute mark in the game. Carlisle's going to win their 4th in a row. A little tie-up on the sideline in front of the Carlisle bench, and Kyle is called on that foul. Wesley Kyle.
Andy Palmer going to that 4-corner spread. I think he's like us, just trying to get the game over with before it gets a little more out of control. Jawing tonight a little bit. Metzger got a tech. They had a tech before the game for the hanging on the rim.
Isaac Smith for 1 and bonus. Forget the bonus. And a foul after the miss, during the miss.
Dar
likes to muck it up some. He always does. That's fun. That's a lot of these kids, as you know, from Central, everybody from around here, a lot of them play football and basketball and baseball, 2 to 3, whatever. But
oh, yeah.
For those who play football, they like a little
they like a little physicality. It's okay.
And he really enjoys it. And that's all right by me. Loth is at that 15-foot marker. He missed 2 not too long ago. This one he shuffles in. Give him a dozen. 1 for 3 from the line. Carlisle's lead is looking good at 18, 48-30. 2 minutes plus to go. Foul shot, number 2. Good. Loth rings them both up. Carlisle by 17. Mitch Becker is also checked in now for the Indians. Still in the backcourt. He's double teamed. He needs some help. We've got a 10-second call already.
10-second call.
That was fast.
Yes.
It's out of bounds to Pana. Just in front of Coach Adam Metzger. A pop-up three, good. Long. Strokes it home. And now foul in the backcourt. Don't start this. It's a 14-point game, guys. I know. You play till the end, but
yes.
I like the Tribe's chances.
Yes, me too as well. I have to agree. Kyle's got his third foul.
Lane Heisman. Heisman to the line.
Tell you what, though, Rip, we're sitting here watching these guys. Pana's going to be a very formidable team next couple years. I think so. I really do.
He books the free throw, and time for another one.
Dar knocks over another guy in the rebounding scrum.
Taking all comers. Lane Heisman, second, good. Same place, hits them both. 50-34 Carlyle, $1:52 to go. Pana back the other way, and they throw it into the backcourt. Kyle tracks it down, but it's over and back, and it's to the Carlyle Indians at the half court. At the half court line. Heisman guns it into Smith in the backcourt through the center jump circle now. He's twin team. Passes over to Heisman. Dar in the corner. Sizzles it out front to Heisman on the left wing. 1:30 and counting. 16-point advantage is Carlisle's. Lane Heisman another time. High right wing to Smith. Smith looks right, goes left. Vonderhaar at the foul line as Carlyle just ticks away that time. 65 seconds to go. No fouls, guys. What do you think? Can we do it?
Moving it well. Everybody touching the rock here a little bit. Nice little four-corner swing here with Vonderhaar in the middle. Just relieving the pressure when they pick up the dribble.
There goes to Vonderhaar. They clear out for two on this one. Shot partially blocks. Phil Pana gets it. Cameron Owens for the Panthers. Shot no good on the run by Armstrong. And he'll collect himself the foul stripe.
Or he's netted 4 of 4 at the line here tonight.
But that's been it. Nothing from the field. Foul on Smith. First free throw. Shy.
Shouldn't have said nothing.
Quentin Jones gets some time. Just a freshman at 6'3". Dar gets some pine for the end of this one. One more attack from Armstrong. Got that friendly bounce. We're down to 50 seconds to go. Heisman. Quick pass. Jones gets the mess and took that NBA dribble. It was impressive, though. He took it strong to the hole and hit it, but a little after the fact.
3 steps. You only get 2 at this level.
He's smiling about it. What else are you going to do?
Yes.
Carlyle by 15, 45 ticks to play. Ball kicked around, picked up by Pana. Armstrong at the elbow. All right. Call it off, guys. No more fouls, but we picked one up. Yeah,
Quentin gets his first. Little hand check.
He's going to dot that book one way or another. Armstrong living at the free throw line here in the fourth. He's 3 out of 4. He's 4 out of 5. He'll try and sink one more. The Indians up 50-36. It's all but over. 42 to play here in this game. Carlyle will be 10-14 after this one, and Pana will slip a bit to 8-12. Another one. Docked by Armstrong.
7 out of 8 for Armstrong at the foul line tonight. A bad night shooting the free throws.
Everybody has a strength. Let's see if he can run off these final 40. Look out from behind, Mitch. Mitch Becker with the basketball. Pulls it up in the backcourt for Smith. Smith wheels his way into the front court, right side to Lane Heisman. High left wing to Smith. Isaac Smith. Double team comes, still with it. Pauses on the bounce to Heisman. Vonderhaar is wide open. Heisman goes down the lane for a couple. 13 seconds to play. Edmiston, foul line extended. Cameron Owens sizes up the tray. No good. Rebound to Carlyle. That is Mitch Becker, and that will do it. Carlyle wins their 4th in a row as they knock off the Pana Panthers 52-37. 52-37 your final. We're back after these. This is high school basketball on Max 96.7.
The Spectrum Business postgame is coming up. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Emmean Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com. Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hillsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlyle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlyle.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome back, everybody. Rip Not Marlowe with Greg Meyer from the Dairy King broadcast booth with locations in Breeze and Trenton. It's time now for the Spectrum Business pregame show. I'll tell you this much on the Honest Water scoreboard. Carlyle wins it tonight, 52-37 over the Panthers. They are down 12-11 after the front stanza, took the lead by 7 at the half, and had a 14-point advantage after 3 before winning it by 15 points. With all of the stats that matter, here's Greg.
All right, we take a look here at the final stats in this one. For Pana, they were 5 of 22 from two-point field goal range. That's good for 23%. They're 5 of 22 from 3 for 23%. 10 of 44 overall from the field for 23% was Pana. 12 of 16 at the foul line for 75% with 17 rebounds and 9 turnovers for Pana. Carlyle was 18 of 43 from two-point field goal range. It's good for 42%. They're 1 of 7 from 3 for 14%. 19 of 50 overall from the field were the Indians for 38%. 12 of 18 at the foul line for 67%. Carlyle out rebounding Pana by 19. They had 36 rebounds tonight, did the Indians, to Pana's 17, and the Indians turned the basketball over 14 times this evening. Seaver found his way into double figures in rebounding with 10 as well. You're going to have the points, I know that.
How many technicals do we have?
We had 3 total techs tonight as well. I marked that down. Also joining high rebounding ranks tonight, Becker and Reinacher each had 7 rebounds apiece for the Indians, so 3 guys with 7 rebounds or more for Carlyle. And then Brevin Blackwell led the Panthers with 5 rebounds for the basketball game for Pana.
I don't know how much he normally plays. I didn't get any information on him at all as far as playing, but he looked pretty nice tonight. And again, I guess they were without Beeson. I take, either an injury. Well, now, just got word in the lineup early this morning, so probably a sickness there. Only 4 players scored for the Pana Panthers. Loft had a team high and a game high, along with Seaver, 16 points. And Blackwell funneled 9 Armstrong with 7, all via free throws, and a 5 spot for Sprackland there. So they were minus a hitter or 2 tonight. For Carlyle, 8 people dented that scoring column. Tyler Seaver, technically off the bench with 16 points tonight. Give Chase Taylor 14. He had 12 in the first half. Also in twin figures, Dawson Reinacher, 11 points for him. And there we go with Dar and 4. Hills had a couple. Same thing for Lane Heisman, Brady Heisman, and 1 point for Nick Becker, but overall good floor game by him again. So Carlyle puts away the win. That's 4 in a row, and they're up their record to 10-14 on the season now. A little slip for Pana at 8-12. Carlyle has Nashville tomorrow night at the Assembly Hall in Nashville, and Pana's off until next week when they counter the Vandalia Vandals. And that's a big game there, of course, in South Central Conference play.
Yeah, you got your show tomorrow. You got Talking Sports 9 to 10, and mention who you got. Might as well throw it out there again. Who else? You got Brian Dickelman on tomorrow.
Picks on scores and stuff. Now Carlyle Coach Andy Palmer here, and that's all about timing, right? After victory, that's always good.
Yes.
And also from the Chrysler Rock Silver Stallions, their basketball coach, the boys, Coach Steve Britt. So that's tomorrow morning, and we'll have all the scores on scores and stuff then. So Chrysler Rock is playing tonight too. So
right.
It's tough to gather all that stuff in, but we'll have it all for you tomorrow morning on the front portion of the show as we get ready and talk all sports with Dink, including some pro baseball.
Yeah, Honest Water scoreboard updates for you. Central leading Freeburg after 3 quarters of play, 34-23. Mater Dei trailing at Teutopolis after 3 quarters of play, 52-31, and a final. Salem over Westland again tonight, 50-42. Little surprising, the Warriors having issues with the Wildcats in their first year in Cahokia play, but I think that'll tighten some things up in conference play. Now the rest of I know you have the standings over there, and I do not have
Salem
the conference.
raising some eyebrows.
Yes.
But not sure. You saw him? Did you see him play somewhere? I can't remember.
No, I was not. I was sick that night that you and Moose Man covered them. You and Moose Man
I saw him twice, and Crosby again. He's a real nice player. I would think he probably had several points. When he's on, they've got a chance to win. Damon Crosby, but no, they're doing quite. And I love their addition to the conference as far as that goes myself. But right now, Salem, that should be 5 wins for the Wildcats, so they're at 5-2 now. Westland drops a bit to 4-2. So whatever Columbia, they were 4-1 coming in tonight. We're gonna go down to
Columbia actually had an off-conference night as well. They were playing at Oakville tonight.
Yeah, they got the Oakville Rockets. That's always a good contest there.
And then Carlisle Union Banner presents our next couple of broadcasts. We'll have Great School State tomorrow. We have the third place game. It'll be Bartelzo and Field Great School out of Mount Vernon. I think they're more about a Texaco, Illinois.
Yes,
I think more.
I've been to Field School. Yep.
And Albers Damonsville will play for their first ever state title game against St. Mary's Mount Vernon. We'll have both of those games for you. Third place games at 12:30. Championship games at 2 o'clock at Ren Lake College. It's going to be all sorts of fun tomorrow. And then next week, have a little rivalry week basketball. We'll have girls action Monday night, Central Westland. Tuesday night, be with you right back here at Harris Gym, Central Carlisle on Tuesday.
Looking forward to that one.
And then Thursday with Altamont, Chrysler Rock girls action. And we'll tee things up Friday night and Saturday night. We'll have Carlisle, Westland, East Clinton County, West Clinton County. That one will be at Westland on Friday night. And then Central Mater Dei and the Battle of Breeze on Saturday night as well.
Always somebody looking for some game time.
Oh, I see that.
Coach Kipper, All right, that's going to do it. Once again, the final here from Harris Gymnasium. It's the Carlisle Indians over the Pana Panthers, 52-37. Thanks for listening, everybody. And on behalf of Greg Meyer and our board op extraordinaire, Ben Koopman, that does it. The Indians are in the victory column. This has been high school basketball on Max 96.7.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and at Wcxo967.com was a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports was brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation, and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, The First National Bank of Carlyle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. For Greg Meyer and the rest of our WCXO sports team, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station. This broadcast was a presentation of WCXO Sports.